An investigation you'll only see on Local 3 News, Monday at 4 and 6 p.m.
If you or someone you know has always dreamed of a career in nursing, but you weren't quite sure how to get there, our next guest hopes that you'll come and pay them a visit at Jersey College. Amy Hoagland is here this morning, and if you have not heard of Jersey College, you're not alone, but like me, I think you're going to be wowed with the practicality and the ease of their program. So good to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me.
Not ease of study, but ease of just making a lot of sense, Amy. Your idea is to let people who want to be a nurse get that RN certification by not having to take a bunch of junk classes they don't need, but focusing on the nursing part of it.
Yes, ma'am. It's a 2-year associate's degree that leads to your NCLEX, which would lead to your RN.
So your 2-year program, I know you have this event coming up on April 3rd, where the things that we'll discuss, you can then go and learn even more on your own at this open house that they're having. But part of what is so unique about you is that you're inside Bradley Medical, so your students are really getting a lot of hands-on.
Absolutely. So our program, even in their first semester, they have a class that's called Foundations, that they are with patients even in the first semester. So our focus really is to make sure that our students are really focused on their nursing core and getting to know what it's like to be a nurse, go to their clinicals, and really have that experience.
So you do 3 semesters a year, is that
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So as we're talking, if you decide that you want to go online and look them up, their next semester will start on May 5th.
Yes, ma'am.
To complete the 2-year program, are you going all 3 semesters over those 2 years?
So it is you can do it in 2 years.
Okay.
A lot of times people say, you know what, I'm a mom, I'm working, I want to slow down my plan, and they can do that too.
You had that option.
Yes, ma'am. We can, some of our students want to go 3 years and take
Okay.
less classes. What our goal is for students to be successful and to meet their goal. So we're not pushing them through, we're helping them obtain that. Now, nursing school is hard, and there's a lot of rigor to it, so we want them to be successful in their life as well. So we just help them walk through that process and what plan is best for them.
So let's talk about that success, because I was really impressed as well that from the very beginning, the first time they meet you, they're going to want to set you up for that success. Y'all have tutors.
Yes, ma'am. So even if you want to come to Jersey College and you want to enroll, you would take our which is called an entrance exam. There's a math and English assessment. Say you haven't been in school in a while and you're like, man, I'm scared of tests. Well, we even have tutoring for our entrance exam. So if you want to, you can register online for that exam, meet with our admissions representative, and then what we do is we send you links for tutoring for that entrance exam. So don't be afraid to try. We always say take the exam. There's 4 lifetime tries that you can take that exam, and we help with tutoring for that.
You know, you hear a lot nationally, and probably a lot of parents will say this too, about the challenges COVID presented to today's high school students.
Sure.
Because they were learning remotely, and it just, a lot of the fundamentals, a lot of them just didn't really get. And I think they might go into their collegiate years feeling a little bit insecure.
Yeah, absolutely.
With that. So when you talk about needing this math proficiency, if they don't really have it, the fact that you're offering this tutoring, I think, means a lot.
Yeah, and there's a lot of test insecurity. People are afraid to take assessments. So we want to take the fear out of it, right? And so that's why we do that. We want to meet them at their goals and try to help them with that.
I would think too that this hands-on part of it is a reinforcer of what they're learning. It makes it all
100%.
make sense.
Yes. So, I mean, there's always a didactic portion, right, where you're learning, you're in a classroom, but then when it's reinforced in clinicals, right? So you go right into that clinical portion where you then are doing that hands-on. We also have labs and have high fidelity mannequins, low fidelity, and even mid fidelity mannequins, which what I mean by that, we call them patients, not mannequins, but I mean, we have a birthing mannequin that does the whole birthing process.
Oh, wow.
And so before they're even in, say, an OB course, they've seen a simulation.
Seen it.
They've delivered a baby, with a high fidelity mannequin. And it's crazy. These mannequins mannequins, the mother can talk to you, the baby turns blue. I mean, all of the scenarios, you can program these simulator patients to do all of these things. So before they're even with patients, they're getting that hands-on experience.
That must be a big confidence boost for them.
It is exciting.
Yeah. You said something to me too about if you already have an LPN.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a bridge that they can do with you.
So if you're an LPN and you want your RN, which there's a lot of LPNs out there that want that, we have a bridge program. So we welcome that. You don't have to do an entrance exam if you're an LPN because you have your LPN, right? So there is certain perks to coming and do that bridge because the process is a little different. And so I would encourage anybody that's an LPN and wants to further their education to look up Jersey College and come see us.
I personally am a believer that you should pursue what you love in life and that then the work and the money will follow it. However, life has to be practical. If you are looking for a career path where there is guaranteed job, nursing is it, right?
Yes, and let me tell you this as well. I think this is very important. We try to keep our curriculum to 3 days a week, which is very rare in nursing. We do that so people can work and so that people can be the mom that they want to be. And all of those, different scenarios in life. So when people come to Jersey College, we do try to keep all of their curriculum to 3 days a week so that they can do all of those things while they're pursuing their dream in nursing.
We're very lucky to have them here. There are 19 campuses across the country. 2 are in Tennessee and one of them ours right there in Bradley County. So do they need to sign up for this event on the 3rd?
Yeah, if they could, if they could call 423-295-8969 or email Nikki Slaughter, nslaughter@jerseycollege.edu.
Okay.
And the only reason we want you to RSVP is so that we're going to feed you.
Oh, they want you to have something to eat when you get there. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.
JerseyCollege.edu is also where you can go to learn more.
An important message for Americans ages 50 to 85.
That's how it ended. I remember that.
You talked her into it.
I did. Now we all have life insurance. Well, I had no choice. She really didn't, because I told her that